Hey, it's your boy Charles. What's going on, y'all? Chiming in. It's a hot day out here in LA. What's the weather right now? The weather well, actually, it's not that hot. It's about 70 degrees. It's actually really good weather. Of course, it's California. If you're going to pay all these high-ass rents and fees out here, you might as well have some good weather, you know? Or if you end up getting evicted, at least you'll be, you know what I'm saying, at least the weather's nice. Now I see why so many homeless people move here. Some motherfuckers got evicted, make their way here because you at least should be outside and it'd be nice outside damn near year round. But we gonna speak positive things, you know, into the air. We're not finna talk about being homeless. We're gonna be living in mansions soon. So everybody's watching this, I bless y'all, and I hope that one day you be living in your mansion one day. You know what I'm saying? With your you know what I'm saying? With your 100-inch flat screen in the bedroom, fruit, you know, with your stainless steel refrigerator full of food, your family healthy, everybody's healthy and vibrant and living. I put those blessings onto you. Now let's get into this video about Babyface getting upstaged at the Grammys. I'm just giving my little opinion. Now, my opinion it's just my opinion. It's not, you know, word is born. It's just giving y'all my opinion on the situation that happened where these fangirls, I guess you would say, they was being more fans than they were journalists for AP. And you know what? I think that one girl who interrupted the conversation, I think she might have got that job because she, you know, maybe her uncle or somebody worked at AP, Associated Press, because that was the stream that they, you know what I'm saying, they did it on. It was on their stream, and the way they curved Babyface, a legend. Babyface is a musical icon, and I think that's the problem with why entertainment sucks now. Why music sucks, and people probably think, oh, you know, because of the gray hairs, they're saying, oh, you just being an old man. You don't know, you know, you don't know entertainment. But it's not just me being an old man. I've had some young people even tell me, you know, I talk to young people every other day. I talk to them right out here. And they tell me, like, Charles, you ain't tripping, man. The music now sucks. The movies now sucks. It's like, I've had 18-year-olds tell me that. Like, nah, it ain't you, man. Your generation, the shit was a lot better. You know, I've had kids tell me. I've had women that I've dated, kids tell me. Nah, it ain't you, man. If you was being an old man, I would say it's just you being an old man, but it's not you being an old man. Why did they park this damn thing here? It's not you being an old man. The music nowadays and the movies and the TV shows, it's hard. Oh, shit. Okay, come on. It's hard to find good stuff that's good now. I was like, I thank you. I knew it wasn't just me. Shit is horrible. And here's the reason why I think shit is horrible and why, and it all leads back to why that woman did that young, because it looked like she might have been in her early 30s, maybe late 20s. She was a young girl. And this is why it all leads back to the situation happened with Babyface. Young people have no respect for anything in the past. If it didn't happen, anything that happened pre-internet, they don't want to know about it. You know what I'm saying? Not even pre-internet. I would say pre-social media. They don't care. They don't want to know about it. They don't want everything they care about is what's trending. Cause you know, I don't know who the girl she upstaged Babyface for. What was her name? What was the girl? She was some weirdo. She had makeup on. I mean, she could be a lovely girl. I never heard her music, but I forgot the girl's name. Chapel was the chick. That was her name. Chapel something. And some girl with makeup on her. I guess she's the new hot thing. I don't know. They probably gonna try to make her be the next Taylor Swift, you know. A lot of times they hype up these artists and they be mediocre at best. Like Taylor Swift, I don't see what the big deal is. I don't see why this woman tickets cost $600 starting for nosebleeds. Taylor Swift is not that hot to me, you know. But hey, I'm an old black dude from Florida, from Orlando, Florida. So what do I know, right? But I know that shit is garbage. But I will say this: I've never heard this Chapel. I was gonna say Dolce. That's the other young lady who won a Grammy for best rap album, best female rap album. But Chapel, I don't know who she is. She might have bomb music. I gotta listen to her music. Matter of fact, being that this situation happened, I now know who she is. I'm gonna go and listen to her music. Now I'm gonna be pissed off once I listen to her music, and I'm like, really, this shit, you swiped away Babyface to interview her because of this kind of music. I'm gonna be pissed off because Babyface has made classics, and not just R&B. Like, he's wrote songs for Madonna, like all kind of people, man. He's collaborated. People think, he owned a record label. Babyface has been in the industry over 40 something, almost 50 years in the music industry. Come on, man. He's worked with everybody. I think he signed Pink, if I ain't mistaken. Like, come on. Like, really? Like, you gonna, oh my God, sorry, Babyface, bye, get out of here. Chapel. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? But it's these young millennials, they don't give a fuck about anything that happened pre-smartphone. Anything pre-smartphone, they don't care. Know about it, they don't want to run. And that's why, and that's why a lot of these millennials are moving into positions of power as far as entertainment, as far as directing movies, writing movies, green light movies, TV shows, music, all that kind of stuff. And they have no connection with the past. You know what I'm saying? That's why they feel like that's why they can go back and remake stuff, because they have no connection to it. People that were around when these things came out, you'd be like, no, don't remake that. That's a classic. Leave that the fuck alone. Why you gonna, you know what I'm saying? It was done fine. Somebody that's an executive that's 35 years old or 32 years old, he don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? He went around when that was out. So he'll remake it. And it'll be bland and horrible, and then it'll kill the momentum of the first one. But they don't have no connection with the past, so they don't want to learn about the past, And I think that's why movies and music was so good in like the 70s, 80s, and 90s, because the youth. For instance, I even put me in position. When I was young, when I was a teenager in the 90s. We used to go and want to watch movies like Shaft and The Mac. What's the other old movie? The Golden, something about the tree. I forgot the name of it. It was a classic movie. The Learning Tree. The Learning Tree, that was made like in the late 60s. We used to watch old movies in the 90s. Movies that came out way before we was even thought about. When they were in the theaters, we weren't even born yet. Thought about 70s and 60s, early 80s. We didn't want to, me and my friends in the 90s would go and we would watch old movies. We used to love to watch and learn about old shit back in the day. Old shit we thought was fly. Even when Snoop came out, Snoop was the hottest thing smoking. And Snoop was 22 years old when he came out. He was he was like, like, I guess who Kendrick is now when Snoop came out. Huge, one of the biggest rappers in the 90s. He was playing on everybody's Walkman. This is back when people had Walkmans and CD players in high school. Everybody had that Doggy Style album when it came out. Snoop played tribute to the 70s with a music video called Doggy Dog World. We had all the 70s icons from that day, and from the movie icons and music icons in the video. Because Snoop wasn't even around when they were hot. He was a little baby. You know what I'm saying? But that's because, we thought that was a fly time. I remember people used to wear afros in the 90s. That's where Rage got her whole thing with the afro puffs. That hairstyle had been around since the 70s. It wasn't new in the 90s. But we had such a infatuation with that era. Now a lot of young kids kind of get it, because they like the 90s era. Because back when their mom and dad were teenagers in high school like me, they were intrigued by movies like Men's Society and Boys in the Hood, classic shit. That's why movies now don't hit like they used to, because they don't have, I don't know, man, like the way the movies are shot now, it just don't grab you like that, like they used to. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think what it is. The young people don't have no respect for the past. They didn't have no respect for Babyface. If anything, they would have brought Chapel over and be like, Chapel, you know who this is? This is Babyface. He did, you know, if they did their research, he did this, that. He sound, you know, he wrote for Madonna. He did, like, you know what I'm saying? They would have brought, if Babyface didn't know who Chapel was, this new artist, and she didn't know who this legend is, this new artist, this, you know, this older artist, you know, this new artist don't know who Babyface is. Chapel, this is Babyface. This is a legend. Chapel, he's done Madonna. He's wrote this song. If this is a person who, you know, a young person who knows about history, and that would have been a dope ass stream to introduce the old with the new. Babyface, this is Chapel. Chapel, this is Babyface. He's wrote for Michael Jackson. He wrote for, you know, he's all kind of people. Like, oh wow, really? I'm Chapel. Yeah, I like Alicia. That would have been dope if they would have brought her over to Babyface and bridged the gap, the old and the new music coming together. Babyface, they could have collabed. Hey, let's exchange information. Let me check your stuff out. Let's do a song together. Imagine how dope that would have been if Chapel would have did a song with Babyface producing, or maybe even singing. Because Babyface can sing too. Come on, man. But they don't know the past. They think that, oh, she's trendy right now. She's hot right now. Fuck you, Babyface. Get out the way. Let's interview Chapel. You know what I'm saying? She's going off the young lady that was doing the interview, she's going off a trend. What's trendy? What's hot? What's trend? She's going off trend shit. She ain't going off of respect, you know, artistry, legacy. Babyface's legacy. Chapel, this girl, I've never heard of her, but I'm pretty sure she's new. She's just getting started, man. Who knows? She may have a one-hit wonder, and we may not even hear from her ass no more. And you upstage one of the greatest musical icons for a one-hit wonder girl. If that's, I'm not wishing it on her. I'm just saying, if it goes that way, but she may be around 20 years from now. But how wonderful it would have been if they would have brought Chapel over and introduced Chapel to Babyface. That's how you do an interview. That chick, that's why you know that girl doing the interview and the way she was acting all unprofessional. She probably got that job because her aunt or her uncle or somebody worked at Associated Press. Because she showed lack of any kind of journalistic skills. But being because of social media, now everybody in the motherfucking think they're a motherfucking journalist now. Ain't went to school, they ain't learned interview etiquette, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just, they popular. Let me just fuck this old person. Let me just go talk to him. Rude as hell. You know what I'm saying? A smart one would have brought, hey, Chapel, come up here. We want to talk to you. Have you ever met Babyface? Freaking legend. Chapel. Babyface, Chapel. He's a new artist right now. She said, oh, wow, really? You know what I'm saying? That'd have been a dope interview had they brought her over to meet Babyface. But you don't have the experience. Those two women, especially that one who interrupted the interview, you don't have journalistic in that show. You have no journalistic experience and no integrity. And it showed right in that little moment. A legend is in your presence. We don't have many of them left. A lot of them are passing away, left and right. We lost Quincy Jones last year. Come on, man. That showed very lack of interview skills. And that showed that you probably got that job because your aunt worked there. Your dad probably is one of the owners. You know, so Associated Press been around for hundreds of years, and I don't know how long. They've been around for a long time. They got pictures with the Associated Press from like the 60s, so they've been around for a long ass time. And that just showed, like, they probably hired some millennial influencer from TikTok or some shit, and decided to just, we're trying to stay fresh and relevant, so let's hire this 32-year-old who has no fucking idea what music is about, no kind of music background, nothing, and just give her a mic and sit her on out there. Because she'll know, because they probably old and don't know who the hot people is, you know, and whoever brought Babyface over to her probably somebody older. So, I don't know, it just showed unprofessional journalist integrity. It just so unprofessional, because that was sad. You know, I like how my boy Babyface ain't tripping. Babyface, no, that's when you know your work has already been solidified. Like, I can't even say it. Solidified. He didn't even trip. He's all right. Hey, go do that. All right, shit. Y'all won't never get another interview from my ass again. You better goddamn believe that. Y'all probably gonna be asking for me to be interviewed again before y'all want to interview her again. Whoever this chick is, with makeup on her face and shirt. And like I said, no disrespect to her, but apparently this chick is new. She just came out into the game. And that was just fucking really disrespectful how they just upstage. They just upstaged Babyface for her. Like, that was just, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be trying to bridge the gap in music, not divide it. You know, old, you're old, go away, Babyface. This chick is the new chick that we've never fucking heard, nobody's ever really heard of. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Babyface. People who don't even know R&B like that, they know Babyface. They know LaFace Records. You know what I'm saying? They know he ran a record label, I think, for a while after LaFace. Electra Records, something like that? Or was that L.A. Reid? I can't remember, but come on, man. That was just stupid. Stupid. Young people, y'all need to learn some history, man. Learn your past. You can learn from the history. That way you don't make any mistakes. Everything that you're doing right now, people have already tried, and you can go back in history and see where they failed. Some of the shit you may even like, and may even like better than the shit you got out now. And then what ends up happening is that when you look into the past, you don't have to live in the past, but at least learn from it. You can actually implement some of that into your new shit and make it better. That's why movies and stuff were so good back in the 80s and 90s, because those guys like Quentin Tarantino, John Singleton, Martin Scorsese, they watched old movies from the past that they weren't even born. They would learn from those old movies that were good. You know, I talked to some young person the other day. They was like, "Have you ever seen Goodfellas?" I'm like, "What's that?" I'm like, "You ain't never seen Goodfellas?" But it's an old movie to them, though. I know it's old to you, but sit down and watch Goodfellas. Motherfucker watched Goodfellas. It was a friend of it was a young kid that was my friend's son. He said, "Man, I watched that fucking movie is good." I said, "I told you, yeah, Goodfellas." He said, "I watched the movie probably like 2 times already." He said the way it was shot. He said at first I didn't get into it because of the narrating. They don't really get narrated in the movie, but as I started getting into that movie, like I said, that's a true. I told him, I said, that's a true story too. He was like, "What?" He was blown away. You know what I'm saying? 14 years old. Now he's. I told him about Casino and other Martin Scorsese movies. You know what I'm saying? But cool part about it, somebody had to put me on about those movies though. You know, older Italian dude named Ross, my homeboy Ross, put me up on Goodfellas and Casino and Martin Scorsese movies. You know, but I think if more people did that, shit would be better. They can tap into the past and implement some of those formulas that worked in the past that made them classic. You can put that into your new shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, what y'all think in the comments? I'll holler at y'all later.